Well, good morning from day 14. Here we go.
Happy Saturday.
We're wrapping up our end of our second week.
Yes.
And
day 14.
Yeah, feels good. We're heading into the Smokies this morning, which is pretty awesome. We had a
beautiful day.
Great zero yesterday. Had a nice breakfast this morning with fresh grounds.
Feel strong.
Good fellowship. There's a good batch of us going into the Smokies today. There's probably what? 10 of us, maybe?
Yeah,
eight, at least 8, but I think 10 of us who are heading in. And then there's probably a batch that are a few miles back that might be heading in.
Next day or so.
But yeah, it's a good little crew heading in. Some buddies we've been kind of leapfrogging with along the trail. And now we're heading on in. So we're heading down to the dam right now. Going to cross the dam and then drop our permits off and head into the Smokies.
We go up.
And then we go up. I think we're going up for the next 10 miles.
Yeah, we have 2,000 feet elevation within 5 miles. So it's straight up, but it's a
little over 2. I think it's like 2,200 over the next 5 miles. And then we have another 1,500 or so that we do after that.
Yeah.
But that's over the for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So we'll have like 10 miles to cover that distance.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad.
So that won't be too bad. But
we'll earn our lunch.
It's a crazy elevation profile. If I can, I'll try to figure out how to drop it in here so you can see it. But it's a pretty wild profile. But it looks like right now the morning's going to hold off on rain for us. But we're getting wet the next 5 days.
Yes.
But
every day.
The weather should hold up temperature-wise. So we'll take it. All right. Here we go.
Bam.
Day 14. Let's wrap this second week up.
Let's do it.
All right. What it looks like we're going to be doing is we're heading across the dam. We're going to go up that and then cross that ridge over to Shuckstack, which is right up there. Not the tall peak there, but the one just shy of that tower. So that's not too bad of a ridge to climb for the day, but it's a lot of elevation. So we're going to have a good old time wearing off our breakfast.
Walking across the dam. Oh, how beautiful. See how low the water is right now? Look at how small Thumbs Up Pack is. See the top of his head? He's not all crooked and junk. God bless America. Here we go. Going to register for entering the Smokies. Or our permits, I guess.
All right, for those of you wondering how this process works, as a thru hiker, you register through the Smoky Mountains for thru hiking to get your backcountry permit. It's an AT thru hiker permit, and it comes with a top and bottom. These are the two tops here, and you tear off the bottom half. You have to date both your copy and the copy you submit. So you tear off the bottoms. We keep the tops. So there's our top suites.
Thanks.
And then we take the bottoms that we tore off, has the same information with the date on it, and we drop those here in the box. And it's right now $40 to do that. You pay to go into the Smokies. So drop those guys down in there. Get on in there. And you're all set.
That's a big grub. This is called Earning Our View from the Fire Tower. We're getting there. This is when you really hang on to your phone. Woo! Eat it. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. Just beautiful. It's a dead mouse, a rat.
What you eating over there, sweets? Sorry, hang on. You have a new name by Fresh Grounds. He said she's no longer just sweets, but what are you? Sweets what? Sweet's what? Sweet's the unclean.
Sweet's the unclean. I forgot to wash my hands, and I poured myself a cup of coffee.
Then wash your hands.
Something new over here. I've got oats and protein powder, a little bit of instant coffee for a boost. I'm about to mix in a little peanut butter. It's delicious.
I'm gonna turn it off. Her talking about peanut butter. Turn this off. Oh, nasty peanut butter self.
So we're sitting here for a little lunch. About just shy of 7 miles in for the day. We're going about 14 and a half. But a little update on my off-trail injury. My finger is still attached. And it got pretty deep on both sides. But it's just about closed up. And it's barely tender to the touch and doesn't look infected or anything. So, doing great.
She don't know it, but I know that she has rabies. So I'm gonna end up having to just put her down. But we're gonna let her have her best day today, you know? And then we'll put her down tonight.
Man, this is so good.
Yeah, so let her just eat her heart out in peanut butter. You know, and you gotta put them down. Sometimes it's just let them have their best day. So let her have her best day today. And then we'll put her down tonight. Out of her misery, you know?
Got some beetleweed to the left. So pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's beetleweed. Just walking a little drainage ditch. Stepping over bridges. Me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, you'll always be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. Ba, 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 ba. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the sky's only blue for all my life.
All right, so for water filtration, we're here in the Smoky Mountains. We found a spring right here, which is amazing, fresh out of the ground. So what we're going to use this is our Sawyer Squeeze water filter. And what we're going to do here in a second, I'm going to fill this water bag up, this bladder, and then hook this to there and squeeze in. I'm going to show you here what we're going to do. So first, going to take this guy, and I'm going to, I could fill them up on either end, but since it's a nice little spout coming out there, I'm pouring in through that little hole. I could open the other end of the bag and fill it up. So if I'm trying to get more in there from a larger source, it'll fill up faster that way, like in a river or a flowing creek. But being a spring, I can get quite a bit through that little spigot, that little spout on the end. Filling that bag up. So now that that's full, what I'm gonna do is take and put my filter onto this guy. Then got a little coupler on here, and that will connect up to smart water bottle. I would guess any kind of water bottle, but we're using these big liter smart bottles. Turn this sucker upside down. Get a little water on myself. And then, as the thing suggests, I just squeeze. Push it down. Don't over squeeze it, but just enough where it's got a nice stream. And this is some of the best tasting water you'll ever drink. Fresh out of a spring in the Smoky Mountains, plus being filtered. It's nice and cold, feels amazing. And on trail, more than likely every 3 to 4 miles there's a water source of some kind. Sometimes it gets a little further spread out than that, but there's plenty of water out there. You just got to filter it and make sure you filter it. They do there's tablet options and stuff too. This takes a little bit of time, but it makes it taste delicious, so it's worth it.
Yeah, it was a good push. Is this Mollies? Mollies Shelter. Mollies Ridge Shelter. About 3.1 from Russell Field where we're staying tonight. We have a push up to Russell. Yeah, it's kind of nice. No. Ooh, double decker. Nice. Moving on. Past Devil's Tater Patch somewhere back there. I think there was a pile of rocks. Look like taters served up by the devil himself. No thank you. We're moving on.
You might see a slice up between here and the big Evans Gap. All right, well, we made it. That was a big push.
14.9
Yeah.
from shelter to shelter.
Yep,
But we hiked a little ways up to a picnic area for breakfast with fresh grounds.
yep,
So that was closer to 14 and a half from breakfast.
yeah. And we had to hike down a couple places to get water
Yeah.
because we were just I went through 5 liters of water
Yeah,
hiking
I'm at
today,
3.
and she's at three and some change, 3 and a
Yeah.
quarter or so.
Yeah.
But it was just
Pretty good. It was a
pretty
good
warm
push.
today.
First day in the Smokies.
First in the Smokies.
Yeah, man.
Knocked it out.
In the bag.
Yeah, so felt
Feels
good.
Yeah. We got another 14.6 tomorrow.
Yep. And tomorrow it looks like it's going to rain. So it's supposed to start raining here shortly. So
we could feel it coming in. The sky's still blue, but we
Yeah.
can feel the storm coming in.
we'll probably start early tomorrow just to make sure that, with
and
all the
daylight
rain,
savings.
Yeah.
So we're gonna lose an hour.
lose an hour. Yeah.
So we're gonna set up our bed right there
Yep.
and eat a little something. I'm gonna have Betty's taters, not the devil's taters tonight.
Yeah, old Betty Crocker instead
Betty,
of
old Betty Crocker.
devil tater patch.
I don't want no devil's tater patch for dinner, and we're gonna
So we're gonna get all set up and ready for dinner, and we'll settle in shortly. All right, so we got our air mattress blown up and threw our sleeping bags up there on top here, and then now working on the pillow situation. I'm gonna stuff some stuff into my little pillow sack. You ready for tonight?
It's part of our $40 registration at work. Scary.
I don't know what's scarier, this light or the fact that we are going to have a crazy storm that's about to hit. But we're all snuggled up in the shelter after day 14, and we are at mile 181.1. So, doing well. So that's the end of week 2 for us. 181 miles, 181.1 miles after 2 weeks. Not bad for having a 0 and a Nero in the mix. Well, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.